up from the movie. They're singing whatever on the party stage, and then Simon Cowell walks up. They actually got Simon fucking Cowell for this, and they're like, they end up having like in a far, far away idol like singing competition, and so like Shrek and Fiona sing "What I Like About You." Donkey sings "Disco Inferno." Oh God, I'm trying to remember. Prince Charming sings "I'm Too
What a
Sexy for My Shirt."
preposterous expenditure of money.
I know, right? The Gingerbread Man sings like I forget the name of the song. I can't remember if I have it.
What
Like,
would
I
you
feel like
know
this-
if you didn't have this Shrek 2 block in your brain? Like,
I would
what
probably be a
space is
doctor.
that
I would be a
taking up?
doctor right now. I would be a doctor right now. But so what's important is that at the end of it, you can vote for the winner, right? Like, who will it be? And then, and if you vote for, you can vote for, if you vote for Shrek and Fiona, they win. If you vote for Donkey, he wins.
I understand how voting works, yes.
But no. Here's the thing. If you vote for anyone aside from like them or Puss in Boots, Simon Cowell gets the envelope and goes, "Nope, it's me, everyone," and then he starts singing "My Way" by Frank Sinatra.
I get how voting works. Hi everyone.
I'm not trying to mansplain voting to you. I'm trying to explain to you.
I understand, yes.
Welcome
I understand
to,
what's going on.
Welcome to Topflight Tales. My name is Philip. I'm the publisher of this, but I do not necessarily endorse or condone. Hey, 37 months.
In a row.
Congratulations, Dan.
Thank you.
Whoa, 37.
Whoa.
Wait, did you literally both? This was the. Is that not that crazy because this is just 37 months from when we started and you guys have just.
I think we're at 38 or 39 now.
So if you just were joining us, which of course you are, because it's this is when we started. Dan was just telling us about his love of Shrek 2.
I haven't seen Dan be this worked up about literally anything.
But the most
ever.
shocking part of this, to me at least, is that we heard this love of Shrek 2. Dan earlier admitted to us, or not admitted, it didn't, he just said it, that he's never seen Shrek 3 or 4.
I've seen the first half hour of Shrek 3, and
It was more of a cavalier statement
Yeah.
than an admission.
Which to me, okay, if you love a franchise this much, you need to check it all out.
Look, I kind of like the first Resident Evil movie, and I have seen all 7 of them.
Wow.
Right? Like, I just feel like if you're into a franchise, you go through the whole thing, right?
Okay. Donkey sings "Disco Inferno" by the
Oh
Tramp.
my god.
Gingy sings "Mr. Robot" by Styx.
Who?
Pinocchio sings "Mr. Robot" by Styx. The ugly sister sings "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." The pigs sing "Hungry Like the Wolf" with the wolf. Prince Charming sings "I'm Too Sexy."
Who's Prince Charming in that movie?
What?
Who's Prince Charming in that movie?
The blonde guy.
Do you know who? Is there an actor?
Oh, the actor. What's his name? Rupert Everett, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shrek the third is the third one I see.
Yeah. There's been 4 of them, right?
Blind Mice sing "I Can See Clearly Now" by Johnny Nash. Gingerbread Man sings "Sugar Sugar."
Is that what they call the gingerbread man in that, or is that a nickname?
They Gingy for short, yeah. Puss in Boots sings "These Boots Are Made for Walking," right?
Wow.
Yeah. Had to say it.
I believe that it was Shrek 3 that I saw with a friend of mine who made the claim that Shrek 3 puts like less value on human life than Hostel. It might have been Shrek 2. Does Shrek 2 have a lot of jokes where like background characters just like are like thrown to their death accidentally, like for comedy?
No.
Okay, so I think it's Shrek 3, and it was sort of it was a discussion of like in this Shrek movie, like Shrek will walk by and accidentally knock a guard off of a thing to plummeting to his death, whereas in like a Hostel movie, every act of violence is like lingered upon and horrific, and I thought that was a very interesting distinction between them. That Shrek is darker.
Are you
than
sure
I
they
mean,
die? Or
that's a
do they
weird.
just
That's a
get,
weird.
like, paralyzed
Sorry.
from falling.
I couldn't tell you that.
That's like such a weird. That's like the Batman logic of Batman's like, I won't kill someone, I will just paralyze them for the rest of their life, like, 'cause I'm a hero. Um, but that's a weird. I would say that's a weird one to pick out, because like Hostile, like they literally put value on humans' life. They're literally paying in order to torture and kill.
Exactly,
people.
and in Shrek they don't. That's the point.
Like,
But Shrek is
but it's just a weird one to line up with. Like
Shrek is a depraved.
as opposed to like Die Hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Die Hard is so realistic. Well, anyway, everybody, thanks for joining us for Topflight Tales tonight. I believe last week we didn't play on account of this guy not feeling well, but the week before that we did play on account of all these guys feeling well. And in our last game, wait, I'm so sorry, Dan. I kind of cut you off. Do you have anything else to say about Shrek 2? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go watch Shrek 2 today.
Go watch Shrek 2 today. You want to go to where can they watch Shrek 2?
I don't know. Figure it out. You're all smart.
Peacock.
I bet it's on Peacock.
I'm not going to install your intelligence. I think I got it on Amazon Prime, but figure it out.
It's on Peacock.
I never saw the newer Puss in Boots movie, which I know people said
that was really good.
I did hear good things about that.
Was supposed to be good. Yeah. And good for everyone who liked it, I guess. Oh, hello, Sophia. Thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for 27 months. That's a lot of months.
Very large amount of months.
And thus our hype train.
It's 3 babies worth of months.
I mean, well, you got us there.
Talk about a horror surge, am I right?
Oh, boy. So, 3 babies worth of months. Yeah, that is what you just said. So
Not inaccurate.
let's talk about other inaccurate things. In our last session of this game, of this Topflight Tales, did you guys see the thing, by the way? You guys see the solicit for today? This is I said I would do this 2 weeks ago, so we had that be.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So anyway, oh man, so this is Meridian Salvation Part 7. This is like Meridian Salvation is long enough to have just been its own series. Well, that's fine. So in our last session, we caught back up. Well, first of all, we realized that Medina Lake has now been made the Dreadlord of the new Dreadland that is being formed from what was once Castle Pogia. So that'll be interesting. Gee, I wonder what she'll do with all those V's stuck in all those formations in there with her. Wonder how that'll go over. It's literally all of Lauren's most sort of neurotic and sort of like emotionally damaged.
And Captain Eldritch.
Plus Captain Eldritch. I don't have to say anything as her. Glasses are over there. Not even a problem. But in the meantime, as we had sort of alluded to in another one of our sort of prologues, our team of Meridian, Billy, Michael, Rena, and Violet, and the Magmanaut emerged not in the astral plane, but instead in a different world with strange, different physics. Upon their landing, they emerged from the interdimensional bathysphere when a sort of strange character came and spoke to them. Lo and behold, they have traversed entirely outside of the sort of top flight superstar cluster to an entirely new dimension. And that issue of the comic was very notable for being all pixel art, where they met Jinx, who is one of the characters from Lore Fighter, and they are in this sort of strange world where, in order to escape, you fight and you sort of find an ending. So, after kind of getting their bearings and talking to Jinx a little bit, there was kind of a... Oh, and also after Billy trying to summon Archimedes from his Science of the Congregation deck, and he was like, I can do that if I use power, but that will summon some, like, scientists who are, like, gonna use violence. Violentists. But Jinx... Oh, they gave Jinx a Nebula Bat that had sort of stowed away into the machinery. You guys made an important choice with Meridian, that Meridian let them sacrifice a Nebula Bat, even though it was controversial on the vote. But they sort of basically were saying, you know what, we should try and see if we can, maybe if we win an ending, if we beat sort of the arcade mode, we can get out of here and get an ending that will let us fix our ship and leave. And then Meridian had a fight against Jinx, and Jinx actually sort of and Jinx did mention to Meridian, even though you're like the strongest superhero and I'm just kind of like a whatever witch, like when we have a fight, we're evenly matched. We have the same amount of health, we have the same amount of stuff. And then Jinx proceeded to mop the floor with Meridian. Even doing her, did we say what her Witch's Brew ultimate, she kicks Meridian into the cauldron and it explodes. But then Meridian was like unharmed, because you don't actually lose power for losing rounds in this game.
Right.
You just like don't advance. But Meridian was like, okay, that's cool. And so Meridian kind of considered like, we could just start fighting next round, but instead Meridian said, no. Instead, let's do a practice room. And Jinx was like, absolutely, and suddenly summoned the training void around all of you as a real like smooth music track started to play. I honestly don't know. First Street Fighter with training mode, I wonder. Oh, it was Street Fighter Alpha. Okay, that's earlier than I thought. Okay, cool. So basically the point is, because when did Street Fighter Alpha came out? Alpha was like 2000? Oh, 95?
Oh
What?
yeah, I was gonna guess something like 94, 95.
I didn't know. Oh wow. Okay, so they were doing that. That was an earlier mode. See, that's only 4 years after fighting games were basically codified by Street Fighter 2. Hey guys, I've been reading up on fighting games a lot. Let me tell ya. So, with all of that fun in mind, Meridian kind of seemed to grin and seemed excited to kind of, get into a kind of like training mode fight where she can let loose because it's all been sanded down and evened off, and it'll just kind of the fights here don't have lasting consequences. She can throw you into the sun as her finishing move and it doesn't kill you, so it'll be great. So with that in mind, we are going to begin a new issue of Topflight Tales right after you, my dear friends, and there's 3 of you here, so we won't have a tie, but if one of you abstains for some shenanigans, we'll kick this to chat as well. But you have 2 options for where we shall look for our prologue. Option 1, New Hell. Option 2, Fiat Command. Ooh. What?
I think
I want to hear about a thing I can't do anything about right now. I'm not interested.
I just don't give a shit about it.
Well, I mean, you can't, but Lumen can.
Yeah, well, who knows when we're gonna get back to her? Doesn't fucking matter.
Alright, fine.
Whatever he tells me today, I won't be Lumen again for the next 3 months. It doesn't matter. It'll be changed. It'll be exact opposite.
Well, no, I think it's comics, though. Everything's timey-wimey. So you hear this now, but we might just be before that when we join.
This was actually going to play on a thing that I've sort of said I'm going to be doing with the Topflight West, which is we're not going to pick up where we left off after that. I'm just throwing you guys in after months of shenanigans.
It's mostly because Philip doesn't want
Timey-wimey my fucking ass.
So this was going to be a peek of what was happening, and you guys were going to hear all about Hella Portia, but never mind. The point is, we will instead go to the Fiat Command.
It's just Teleportia if she were from Northern California.
Feeling Hella Portia, gotta keep on dancing in 5 minutes. So
15. Hella Portia is fashionably late.
I think it's Hella, not Hella, but that also just means she's into Greek stuff. Okay, so at the Fiat Command base, Director Gallows, receives a very angry transmission from Shinobi Red. and kind of like tries to talk down the greatest ninja as she and the members of Topflight West are returning to Earth. However, something that the fact that they're telling her all about Commander Cosmic and everything, she sort of figures maybe she should check in with Commander Cosmic as well. So as Director Gallows, kind of as she sort of accesses the sort of deep space communications array, she checks in and sees shenanigans of people screaming "bat" and all the space food, dehydrated food, garbage, and all those jokes. However, she can tell that Commander Cosmic is not telling her everything. Clearly something is wrong here. He's being cagey, but he hasn't sort of divulged the full information. And she just says, whatever, just if you hear anything from Meridian, let me know. He's like, oh, believe me, I'll let you know if I hear anything from, yep, bye. And she signs off. However, because she was using her long-range deep space comms, they were not going through the standard Fiat communications grid. She kind of went and pulled out like a different device. That is why a strange shifting packet of sort of photons and technology that came through managed to avoid detection and has sort of crawled up onto her back. One that bears the symbol of the cathedral. But we'll maybe look into that another time. So, in the meantime, we're in a training void. So, one question that Jinx will ask to, we're gonna say Violet is just kind of on the side, like, sort of, she's preparing to maybe do something with various bombs and explosives. But Jinx will ask Billy, Michael, and Rena. So, are you all fighting, or is it just Meridian?
They're all fighting. If there's no consequences to it, why not?
Yeah.
Well, it'll just take a lot of time. You'll be in here. You can't do other stuff in the town. You can't go like exploring to like the shops and everything.
Well, if Meridian's gonna be here, we might as well be here as well.
Yeah, seems like it.
Awesome. Little nebula bat sort of flies up around her back.
I'm just gonna watch.
Oh, Rena's just gonna watch. Fair enough. She'll say, "Okay, well, here, let's get some sort of simple, let's get a simple sparring going. Here, Billy and Michael, let's have you two square off." So, Billy and Michael suddenly like appear, and for Rena and Meridian, and for Rena, Meridian, and Jinx, suddenly Billy and Michael are really just seen in profile. Sort of one is player 1, one is player 2, squaring off. I guess I should do it as like, let's see. Okay, there we go. So you guys are on the bottom. Face it off. Other way. There it is. Here, Pierce, you do it. No, other way. There, okay, yeah, there we go. Round 1 fight. Here we go. I got it. All right, so my friends, I have, to everyone at home, I actually do have rules for, like, this kind of fighting message, sort of fighting sort of thing. So basically, the method that we use this is sort of a, it's basically, just like real fighting games, a glorified rock, paper, scissors game. So, Pierce and Dan, I need each of you to grab. We're not going to deal with special moves right now. You might acquire special moves later, but for now, you're just learning the system. So, you will need a D4, which represents a light attack. You will need a D6, which represents a medium attack. And you will need a D8, which represents a heavy attack. If you use the D4 and the D6 together, that represents a throw. And if you hold nothing in your hand, that represents a block. So, for our first salvo, I would like both of you to make your selection in your hands. So grab a d4, a d6, a d4 and a d6, a d8 or nothing, hold it up, and you will sort of reveal what you have together. So Rena, as you're watching it, Billy and Michael, they're like, it's like round one fight. 3, 2, 1, reveal. They both block like nerds. All right, nobody loses any frames. So for the sort of the next, they both block, and like the counter's ticking down, and Jinx is like, I mean, somebody do something. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal. You're both doing a throw?
Yeah.
The throws bounce off each other, because two throws, no one throws. It just ties. Okay, and Jinx goes, okay, they're kind of getting it. Yeah, try again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal. Ooh, all right, so Michael, we finally have some stuff. Michael throws a jab at Billy, who blocks it. And with that, Michael is now down 1 in the speed here, because Michael is still recovering from that punch as Billy can do a thing. So Billy, you're now up by 1. So basically what this means is that if Michael does a light and you do a medium, those are tied, and you'd have a roll off between them.
Okay.
Okay, so with that in mind, make your choices. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, so sure enough, you go for a medium. However, Michael, knowing that's coming, will sort of block, and your sort of slightly larger attack now is blocked, and now you are down 2.
Okay.
You have a 2 frame deficit. Okay, Michael, go for it. Or both of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So with that, the light punch beats the throw. Billy, you would take 5% damage, but because it's training mode, you take no damage. Like, it impacts as 5, but you're just back up there. Michael, you are now down 1. But Billy, I believe the recoil, or the recovery from getting hit by 1, is also what. So basically, you guys are at even strength for that. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight. Ooh, a throw beats a block.
Oh no, sorry, this is a D4, so it's just a...
Oh, that's just a D4. I thought there were just 2 things in your hand.
No, sorry.
Genuine request, can you use a triangle, or can you use a pyramid?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so your block does nothing. Once again, Michael has blocked. Michael has a frame up on you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light, medium, since he has a frame on you, roll those dice. We'll see which one goes through. So the higher roll wins. 3. And unfortunately, for Michael, the higher roll is by Billy. So Billy, what size was that? That was you were the 6. You were the light. So you do 5% damage to Michael, who gets knocked back. Okay, we'll try again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Throw.
A throw this time definitively beats a block. So Billy, you grab Michael, and you can. I'll let you do a back throw or like a throw over your back. Either way is fine.
Let's throw him over.
You do kind of like a judo throw, like a rolling throw over the back, and you sort of stand up into it. Michael, you have been knocked down, so that is a -3 penalty to speed. However, if you want to, you can attempt to roll to spring up.
Who's that going to take? Like, how do I do that?
So basically it's a, sorry, this is my expanded rules. I didn't get to this. Okay, yeah. If you throw, you're going to roll a D10. And that's, and so basically you want to roll a 1, 2, or 3. Or really you want to roll a 1 or a 2, but you want to basically roll low on that so that you can negate the number of frames. If you roll high, you wind up, you'll just take a long time to stand up, and he'll be able to clobber you.
Sorry, which die? D10 you said?
It's a D10. So, but the thing about that is you're going to roll this as part of your other roll. So you're not going to reveal how this goes. So choose the action you're going to do upon standing as well.
Should I roll this first, or roll? What do I roll this?
You don't roll this now. You'll roll this once you and Pierce have revealed your other thing, to see if you're able to do it quick enough, or to see if he's able to take advantage and punish you with a heavy, basically. So, so you both have your thing. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal those.
The D8 heavy.
He's doing a heavy for a D8. You're doing a D4. Love it. Okay, Michael, go ahead and roll your D10.
4.
4. Unfortunately, that is not enough to cancel out the negative frames. And as you come up attempting to do a light, Billy has been coming around with a haymaker, and he does in fact knock you out. He once again does a knockdown, 15 damage. You're on the ground. You can once again try to roll to stand up faster, like that.
Okay.
Billy, what move are you gonna do now? And then we'll probably stop this little sparring round.
Sure.
Because no one's actually taken damage. You're just in training mode.
All right. Are we revealing again?
Yeah, you guys are ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Bam.
Okay, well, but do your you're blocking. So no matter what you're getting thrown here. Okay, so yes, with that you got thrown. You tried to roll up. You tried to do a light thing. He did a heavy. You tried to roll up from that again, but instead thrown across the thing. And Jinx goes, "Okay, great. Okay, so you guys are kind of getting the basics. One thing you'll realize about the system is it by definition just goes really, really fast, you know? It's just like, boom, it's a miss, boom, it's a this, boom, it's a that, boom, boom, boom. It's because you're basically role-playing, like, or kind of simulating, like, literally every button you've pressed.
Right.
So, there you go. But, with that, I think that Billy and Michael both understand the natures, the kind of, the vibe of how this fighting works. So, we're gonna let Meridian have a turn fighting.
But actually fighting someone or in training?
In training mode.
Okay.
So Jinx will say, "Okay, Meridian, let's see. I wonder which fighter would be a fun one for you to square off against. Ooh, let's bring in Motor Man." And sort of across, and Meridian goes, "Oh, okay." And across from Meridian is this kind of like diesel punk robot, sort of like the body is like a V8 engine, sort of very, very kind of like a robot that somebody would have like built in a garage, basically, you know, very very hot rod car type robot. So who would like to control Meridian for this test fight? Pierce and Dan, it's still you guys, sorry. Unless you want to be Meridian or Motor Man.
No, I'm looking up Diesel Punk now.
Oh, sorry, Diesel Punk.
I'd never heard that.
Never heard that phrase. Have you guys heard Diesel Punk? Diesel Punk.
Yes.
Diesel Punk is basically, it's steampunk, but like like World War II steampunk. Sort of, rather than being like old-timey Victorian stuff, it's as if you're like, you know, the Rocketeer, I think, is a very... Am I wrong about that? Hold on. I think the Rocketeer is considered a fairly quintessential diesel punk property.
Okay.
Yeah. Along with retrofuturism. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, which is like not a good movie, but I would say is visually and aesthetically interesting, is definitely a diesel punk thing.
Sure.
The idea of like a World War II like airship, you know, that like hovers the world and that kind of, you know, sort of vibe. So basically, this is and Diesel Punk can go a little bit into it. This is more probably like late 40s, early 50s kind of, like hot rod car, but like sort of little transformer, little robot, little whatever. That's Motorman. His name's Motorman. All right, so Motorman sort of shows up. So Meridian, who would like to control Motorman?
Yes, that's me. If Dan's taking Meridian.
Okay, Dan will be Meridian. Perfect. Okay, so, Jinx. So at first, you don't have to hold these up, Dan, if you don't want to. But Jinx will say, "Okay, Meridian, try a light attack." And Meridian's like, "Oh, okay." Just like Meridian has like a quick jab, which hits Motorman. And Jinx goes, "Great. Okay, now try a medium attack. Something a little takes you a little more wind up than that, does a little more damage, but it's still pretty quick in and out." Meridian does sort of like a knee, you know. Rena giggles. Meridian maybe like knees the opponent, and then she's like, "Okay, now let's try a heavy attack." Meridian does like a huge, flying uppercut, kind of in honor of Street Fighter. Okay. Perfect. So you're ready to actually you're ready to go against an opponent who will block and hit back? Meridian says, "I guess so." And she says, and I mean, obviously you're also going to have a special move. I'll go ahead and let everyone vote about this now, including these players here. Vote A if you want Meridian to say, "Teach me the special move now," or B if Meridian's like, "Let me get the hang of this first." Put that in chat. A or B. Ooh. I think A is gonna win it. Alright. We'll call it for A in that case. So, for Meridian, you are going to get a D12 move for Meridian, Michael. If you use your D12... All right. So this is Meridian's special. All right, I'm putting this into sort of chat so you guys can see it. I should have said it was Meridian's. Sorry. Meridian's special, as you can tell, is actually a pretty serious thing because it does a lot of damage and has limited recovery. So it's like a very good sort of thing to do, but it can still get beaten by many things because it has a speed of 2. And I'll say that for Meridian, we'll say her special is something along the line. And of course, in the actual full version of this game, everyone has multiple special moves. There's like multiple things you can do, and you have you have if you're hitting forward, it's different than not. Point being, for Meridian, we're throwing this out here for her. For Motorman, here's Motorman's special. There you go. So Motorman, that's your special move. It's a slow move, but it's a block breaker.
Oh, okay.
So basically, like even if you're blocking, it goes all the way through it.
That's cool.
Which is a dangerous thing for one like Meridian. So, but it does take 3, so you don't just want to do it. So with that, if you guys are ready to square off, I'm just going to be invisible forever. It's fine. Out of focus for all time. There we go. If you guys are ready to square off, no, I really am. I'm going to be out of focus for all time. Okay.
There we go.
Cool. So Meridian is going to fight with Motorman. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Roll him.
2.
So Motorman, Meridian's not quite fast enough, and Motorman hits Meridian with a piston punch. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
It's a throw. I'm gonna drop 1 die. It's a throw.
Oh, it's a throw? Understood. This time, however, Motorman tries to grab Meridian with his hot rod hands, but she pops him right back. Perfect. Okay. So now Meridian has a -1 from the recovery from that. But because of the punch, it's an even thing. The light, yeah. So, okay. Even timing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Medium.
Ooh,
Throw.
a medium. So Meridian tries to go in for a throw, but sadly, Motorman is able to pop Meridian, and Meridian kind of staggers back. So basically, when you successfully do a hit, the sort of stagger back is enough for your sort of thing, so you're not penalized for it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Heavy.
Ooh, but Meridian is doing her special, which is faster than the heavy.
All right.
So as Motorman reels up for this, Meridian does this like, kind of just like this, kind of like clap shockwave, which damages Motorman bad. What Meridian's thing does not do is it is not a knockdown, so you don't get that extra bonus, but you do a lot of damage. It's like a fifth of the health bar goes out when you land that. Very nice work. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Throw. Ooh. Once again, tries to throw Meridian instead. A pop. So Meridian's actually doing pretty good against Motorman. Let's do one more round of this fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Heavy.
A special.
Both of yours have speed of 3. Motorman special is a speed of 3. Meridian special is a speed of 3. Roll the dice.
5.
11.
11. So, Meridian, you nearly managed to get your heavy in, that sort of huge uppercut, but Motorman is able to do a, some kind of like sweeping thing that does a huge amount of damage. So, there you go. But the point is, you take no damage because it's just training mode. Jinx will sort of pause it there and say, "What do you think, Rena? How do you think she's looking?"
It's hard to say because normally she just wins.
Oh, so you think she's looking worse than usual?
I mean, the fact that she's having any kind of trouble implies yes.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're having trouble, Meridian. Meridian's like, "What trouble? I thought has that not been going well?" I mean, I know I got that last hit in at the end, but what?
I mean, just comparatively.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And she kind of will then turn to Billy and Michael and say, "And you two seem to sort of have the hang of it as well, don't you?"
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, somebody ready to try an arcade mode?
How would that be different?
Is that like a ladder that we gotta climb?
Well, effectively, yes. You'll fight several people in best of 3 rounds. So you have to beat them twice. And you have to beat 8 people and a boss. And if you do that,
Jesus,
you get an ending.
Sounds like a lot of effort.
We won't play through all of that. That's just what an arcade mode is.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it, Billy.
I'll go for it. My knowledge of opiates, this should be fine.
Okay. Let's figure out what your special move. Because you're gonna need a special move if you're going into this.
Well,
unless you'd rather keep it simple and not have a special move.
No, I was assuming my special move would have something to do with summoning a scientist.
Sure. So basically, your special move, you're gonna be one of those like irritating kinds of fighters who just like does a shenanigan thing. So we'll say that Billy's special move will be tell you what. Okay. Billy, you're gonna be the kind of you're going to be the kind of fighting game character who is irritating. So basically, your special move, which there's a cool advantage to your special move. Your speed is 0.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily do damage, and the recovery from it is -1. It is you drawing a card from your thing. The card then will do its own fighting against what's happening, but in a completely randomized way. So sometimes it might absorb a punch that was coming for you, but other times it might not. So sometimes you're setting yourself up to get absolutely bodied because you've drawn a card and the other person's heavying you, and your card's response is to be like, Eureka, Archimedes! You know, that kind of vibe.
Sure.
So yours is like a chaos engine, basically.
Okay.
So if you throw out your D12, that's how it works.
Excellent.
Technically, we're also, I think we even alluded to it last time, we're not getting into EX meters, we're not getting into like supercharge, that, you know, we're not getting into that stuff. This is just simple boom, 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 boom.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Again, the full rules have stuff for that, but I gotta tell you, after just running this feels exhausting and complicated.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, okay, so if you think you're ready to go, Billy, yeah, let's start in arcade mode.
Okay.
All right. Suddenly, you guys leave this thing kind of as it sort of leaves, and you walk out of, you're back in Jinx's cottage. You walk out of Jinx's cottage, you see the kind of weirdly mismatched pixel landscape that you're in. Billy sort of steps forward, and it says, "A new challenger versus." Billy, roll a D8.
2.
All right. Chris Ironsides. And you see this kind of like bleach blonde, like, dude. He's, we'll say even shirtless odds. Yeah, okay. You see this like you basically see a guy in board shorts surfing in this blonde guy. His name is Chris Ironsides. He's a blonde karate man who loves surfing.
Sounds
so
like Charlie Day thought him up.
Is that a what?
It just seems like a Charlie Day like from Always Sunny creation, but continue.
Understood.
With the name Ironsides, I had assumed he was in a wheelchair.
I assumed he would be some sort of armored character.
Armored wheelchair.
Yeah, Professor X.
All right. So, with that, Chris Ironside sort of shows up surfing on his surfboard, ready to do karate. Dan, you're going to be controlling Chris Ironsides.
All right.
This one we're going to do in full. So we're doing 2 rounds, trying to reduce the other side to like 0 each time. So like,
okay.
This is gonna take a minute, but whatever. I said we'd do 1 full one, it's fine. So, Chris Ironsides on one side, Billy Jones on the other with his deck of cards and his uniform. To-do. Chris Ironsides is kind of like, dude, I've never seen you before. Man, adding so many new characters. Well, congratulations. I'm an original.
Surf might be up, but you're going down.
There we go. gotta type that in here. Hold on.
Oh my
Call
god.
me Capcom.
Chris. Perfect. Okay, so with that, round 1. So go ahead and have your things in here. This time there's no countdown. Round 1. Fight! Reveal.
Oh, we both went for medium?
Oh, roll them, baby!
6.
1.
Ooh, Billy! With that, Billy takes 10% damage.
Oh.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Light.
Special.
Special. What is the speed of your special, Billy? Oh, it's
0.
0. That's right. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. So that I roll... Okay. Okay, so Michael, roll your d4 because Billy pulled up a card and suddenly Pythagoras is trying to punch you.
4.
Ooh, Pythagoras only rolled a 3, so you destroy Pythagoras. Pythagoras disappears. Billy takes no
Take that,
damage.
math.
Yeah. 5, 4. I guess he's math, but I'm gonna say it counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Block.
Oh, light.
A block. So now Billy is -1. He's on his back foot. He's got a -1 penalty to his position here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Special.
Special.
Billy's special is 0, so that's a -1 right now for Billy since he had the thing. Yours is -2. So Billy's will go off first.
We'll see if it does anything.
Billy's is another light attack. However, Chris Ironsides, you see your special thing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Billy does a light attack against Chris Ironsides, and who does Billy summon this time?
Oh, oh my god, why did my... Copernicus.
Okay, so Copernicus comes up, and Copernicus is like... I'm trying to make it like a Tycho Brahe joke. Like, I Brahe'd it. I don't know. I don't know what Copernicus's joke would be.
Newton should come out and just pelt him with apples.
Yeah, that Newton is just throwing apples for sure. Basically, he comes in and does this. However, Chris Ironsides, you block that attack with your special sort of thing while also dealing 5 damage, which destroys Copernicus.
Oh. Yeah, okay, man. All right.
Wait, hold on. So that was round 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot all about this. There's a limited number of rounds, kind of like the clock ticking down. So you can win just by having more life left at the end of it, you know? So it's only that's 3 of there's 10 rounds total. Your three are gone. So there we go. I know there's actually supposed to be 99 seconds, but again, we're not doing that.
Even that would be cruel and unusual even for you.
Exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Light.
Throw.
Ooh, the light beats the throw. Boom. 5 more down for Billy. Chris has yet to be hit, Billy. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Light.
Light.
Roll 'em, babies.
2.
1.
Billy takes another 5% damage. All right. We're halfway through. Billy is at 80%. Chris is at 100. I will say that Billy's people have protected him and stood up to some damage for him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Special.
Ooh, what is the speed of your special?
-2.
-2, and the throw is a 3 speed.
Mm-hmm.
So sadly, that does come in and pop Billy for another 5. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Heavy.
Medium.
Medium beats heavy, baby! It is 75% to 90%. But there's only 4 rounds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Light.
Special.
Light special. Billy? Unfortunately, Billy, you summon Oppenheimer, who tries to do a heavy attack, and Michael is able to hit you and does another 5
Chris,
damage.
not Michael.
Sorry. Yeah, Chris hits you. All right. 3 more rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Heavy.
Your
Heavy.
special is faster than his heavy, unfortunately. And counts as a block. All right, 2 more rounds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Throw.
Light.
What did you do? What did you do, Billy?
A light attack.
Light. The light beats the throw. This is it. Billy, if you can do 20 damage, you'll tie. And then it'll be a tied round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Special, baby! Okay, this is actually interesting. So your special is a speed of 2, dealing 5. Billy, I rolled another heavy for you, but I'm going to allow part of this to happen, which is that, so he will do his 5 to you, so you'll be knocked down to like 60%. Chris, yours counts as a block, but his heavy takes so long that the heavy does come through and do 5, because if you notice, when you block, a heavy still does 5 damage through a block. I don't know if you guys saw that on the list. So, it will end with a time, and it will be a timeout ending, but 1 point goes to Chris Ironsides. All right. Round 2. Fight! Reveal.
Special.
Throw.
Throw. Special beats a throw, sorry to tell you. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Special.
Medium.
Even. Roll them.
10.
1.
1. Sadly.
Because I still roll my d12, right? Because it's a d12 for the special.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah.
what that. See, that part's intentional. That
Yeah,
the
okay.
special gives.
I think the special is kind of busted.
Special's too strong. Should special just be a D10?
No. I mean this one because it also counts as a block.
It's true. Should its speed be 3? Would that be more fair?
No. Well, let's figure it out later.
He's like, for now it's great. I'm just telling you. It's possible.
Yeah, you don't change the coding in the middle of the game.
Sure. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Special.
Light.
Light. Light goes through, beats the special.
Even if it's a block?
Because it got through first. The light still goes through. Because he did it before you did it.
Okay.
If it's a medium against it, that's when you win. Yeah. That's when it counts as a block for the tie. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Block.
Block. Total block. Oh, however, because he blocked, you're now down -2. It should say recovery -2. Sorry for your Chris Ironside special. It does not say that. It's literally the first time he's ever blocked it. It's the first time it's come done. You have a -2. So basically, it's just like light, medium, and heavy. You have a recovery time after you do them. And I neglected to type that into the message, but it should see how Billy says recovery -1. I just forgot to say yours has. So yours does have a recovery -2. First time it's come up. Okay. Because up to this point, you've either always hit with it or blocked with it. So you have a -2. You have a -2 to your sort of thing now. So basically, you have a -2. So like if you did that, you're counting at 4. Okay. Guys, who's having fun out there? All right. So
it's like spreadsheeting in action.
This is round 4 of 10 of round 2 of 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Throw.
Oh, throw it off! Oh, no, wait, no, don't throw it off. His throw beats your throw.
Right, yeah.
So go ahead. So you do a throw. Wait, how much damage does a throw do? I know I wrote it. 10 damage. Oh, and it's a knockdown. Billy, for the first time, you're winning. He's knocked down. That's -3 to you. However, if you want to try to hop up, you can. But you do the roll for that. Okay. So Billy, you've got an action. Michael, you've got an action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Heavy.
Light.
Michael, roll a d10.
1.
He manages to get up and hit you with that. I'm sorry to tell you, sir. All right. You guys both have 15. Billy, now you have the net -2 because he managed to get past his do the light. So he's -1 since you did -3. So he has 2 on you. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Okay. Your special is -2. Your special is 0. So these are happening at the same time. I have to roll to see what his special is. In this instance, the fact that it will be the block this will be an instance in which it matters. Okay, so Michael, roll your special, and Pierce roll a d4. Because these are technically going at the same time. You roll a 1?
I also rolled a 1.
A 1? You both take 5. You hit each other at the exact same time. But yours counts as a block, so only Billy takes damage. All right, we're halfway through. That was round 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Light it.
Roll them off, babies.
1.
3.
Hey! All right, they're tied at 20 damage each. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight!
Medium.
Oh, roll them off, babies!
2.
4.
Oh! All right, Chris is getting beaten for the first time. Or he's been beaten before, but you get it. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Throw.
His special's faster than your throw.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so that'll take you to 25. All right. Only 3 rounds left. Billy has 5. He has like 5 more pixels than Michael. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Light.
Oh, roll 'em, baby!
2.
2.
Oh, everyone! Yeah! All right. Only 2 rounds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Heavy.
Special.
Ho, ho, ho! This could be a big deal. All right, Billy. Let's see what you roll.
Let me down, Galileo.
Throw! Oh, it's the same speed! Billy, roll a d4 and a d6. Michael, roll your d12.
You mean by D8, right?
Yeah, heavy, yes, d8. Sorry, yes.
7.
Oh.
6.
Oh, that's such a bummer.
Wait, then I missed it by 1? I mean...
So Billy suddenly has now taken 45 damage. Last round, however, Chris is... So Billy, you've now been knocked out, so you have the -3, but you also can roll to try to spring up here after you choose your thing. So just know, you're basically going to choose a thing, knowing that you have a -3, but if you can roll a 1 or a 2, you'll be able to... Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, so... 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Light.
Special.
Roll your d10.
1.
He gets up and he does the special first.
Well, they go off at the same time, right? Or the special happens and then we figure out what's going on?
Yes. Basically, if he rolls a light, it'll be a roll-off. He rolls a light! D4s!
Okay.
1.
1.
All right. And at that time, Billy, you are 50% diminished. Chris, you only have 60% of your health left. So you have beaten Billy with... And clearly there's a design flaw in this game. So probably all of these things should just do more damage. You know? I think 10 rounds is more than enough for a round of this combat.
Yeah.
But we should, like, kind of double the amount of damage each thing does, if not.
Yeah, that's
it. Yeah. However, with that... Billy, Billy, you lose. Continue. 10, 9, 8.
I'll just hit the button to count it down faster.
And and Jinx goes, "Whoa, that wasn't bad for your first round." Oh,
thanks.
Hey, Chris. And Chris will be like, "Oh, hey, what was your cool quote you said?"
Surf's up, but you're going down.
Yeah, did you hear when I said surf might be up, but you're going down? She's like, yes, Chris, I've heard it 1,000 times. All right, Jinx.
I heard it. That's
Whatever, Babe Arena. And he kind of just surfs away.
Good fight, Chris.
Oh yeah. Hey, 10, dude. But you can't beat my karate. He sort of rolls away. Jinx goes, yeah. So like I said, it'll take a good bit of learning and practice, but I think you guys get the impression, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Nice. All right. Well, good work, everybody. Meridian says, "Are you okay, Billy? I know you took some heavy karate chops to your face."
No, I feel fine.
Interesting.
Nothing happened.
Great. Well, I'm really not sure if it makes more sense for us to kind of jump into sort of fighting, or if we should train more. I don't know if it. I mean, I'm kind of just ready to go and get into the fight here.
I think you should, Meridian. I mean, I had just as much training as you did. I held my own.
debatably more.
What do you think, Rena? I assume you've kind of just been taking notes over all of this since you're not training
She's
yourself.
been recording the fights, yes.
You could play back like an even worse pixel thing, a pixel animation within the pixel animation.
I want you to be like, I didn't want this to be like game day footage that like the next tomorrow you're gonna pull it up and like circle things and show me what I did wrong.
Sure. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm ready to try at least to kind of get on the ladder here. To that point, I'm going to ask you players and viewers, you may weigh in on this as well. Do we feel okay doing another one of these, or are we sick of this? Because I actually kind of like it and think it's interesting, but I understand if you guys are like, let's not do that again.
I'm personally good to move on.
You're good to move on. Understood. This system didn't quite come together, needs some more work. You know what's funny, though, is that the actual fighting game system that I'm not basing this on, but, like, it literally is this like, second by second. You literally do every single button. Mash.
That seems like a lot.
It's, like, so much, guys. I mean, I guess on some level, if you watch a D&D combat where it's like, I'll do these 3 squares and, whatever, it's it.
Right.
Well, yeah, except that, like, it's in D&D when someone narrates, like, I do this flip, and then I just come down with the sword and do this. You're like, that's just narration for your attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Or what you're telling me about this is, cool, roll your flip roll. Great, now roll your jump roll.
Roll your
Great.
flip. Now roll your flip. Uh-oh, they got a punch. They broke the chain. They broke the combo.
Yeah.
Combo break. Yeah.
So I can see how that would appeal if you are a huge fighting game nerd.
Understood.
Right.
Then in that case, we will switch out of this to a more sort of standard Meridian mode. So if Meridian's going to try to do a fight, Dan, would you roll a d8 for me?
4.
4, huh? Who's number 4? Flash Burrows! So Meridian's first round will be about good old Flash Burrows. So Meridian is going to have to fight Flash Burrows. We are now going to switch this to simply Meridian will roll an unarmed combat. Because this is her first round, her first fight she's doing of this is a new world, I am going to say she will require a... Meridian is going to require let's say, a hard success. Meridian has a 128 in unarmed combat. She also can't always spend power to, like, supercharge, which she might want to do before, like, a boss fight or something. But because this is her first one, she's got to go that. So, who would like to roll for Meridian versus Flash Burrows?
I'll go with Meridian this time.
Okay. Then just roll a d100.
Oh, man. This will be more Meridians.
How'd we do?
100.
100. Okay.
It's the second time I've ever done that in this system.
So I like the idea that Meridian's like, all right, everybody, we're gonna like try to do this. Here we go, and it cuts to you guys in Jinx's cabin, and Meridian like, oh, I don't. What's wrong with? And like all the pixels on her face are like messed up, and Jinx goes, I really don't know. This like never happened. Something must be wrong with your sprite. Oh boy, I'm not sure how to fix this. I don't know, Rena, do you have any ideas?
No. No, why would I? No. This all makes zero sense to me. I don't even understand what I'm looking at. Like, I understand there's a fight, but I mean, everyone's made of squares, and I don't get it.
It's Jinx, is there a way for us to, like, blow in the cartridge?
Oh, well, no, we're actually in a cabinet, not a, so. I guess if we were doing training mode, we probably are not in a cabinet. I'm not sure where we are, but the point is we can't do that, sadly. But I've heard tell of blowing the dust out. Okay, well, Kate, Meridian, maybe let's wait until your face gets fixed. Michael, you wanna try a run?
Sure, yeah.
All right, Michael. Because this is your first round, you also will need to score a hard success. But first, roll a d8. Let's see who you're fighting.
That's a 1.
1A.
I have a quick question.
Please.
So everything's made of pixels, but if I like were to reach out and touch someone else, or even touch my own hand, does it feel like flesh?
It does, but it feels more. It's more of like a haptic feedback from like a PlayStation controller. You know what I mean? Like it's the shake of flesh as opposed to the shake of stone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you hate that? You have a look on your face like, is this? How are you feeling about tonight, KG? Are you hating this? Is this no good? This is a bad one.
It's fine.
Guys, this isn't really. I was hoping that this system was going to work a little better than it has, so I'm kind of bummed about that, to be totally honest. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the good news, bad news for Michael is he's up against Bruiser. Bruiser appeared in our very first trip to the Versus Verse, where Bruiser is a massive dude in a leather jacket who just runs around and screams Stampede. Spoiler alert, his special move is he can Stampede. So, Michael, you're up against a huge burly dude. Go ahead and roll your unarmed combat.
68, that's a fail.
And you don't have your pixels rearranged, but yes, sadly you are unable to.
Yeah. I mean, it's hand-to-hand is not my forte, so...
Yeah, Jinx goes, So, we probably are on kind of normal difficulty, which is maybe a lot for you guys, but that's okay. You'll get there eventually. We just haven't had enough time to practice. But whatever's going on with Meridian's face, that was kind of... I'm worried that Flash must have like infected her with like some weird parasitic worms from his time in one of the, from one of his explorations.
Sounds disgusting.
Meridian's like, what?
Can I do an analyze to see the nature of this glitch?
You absolutely may do an analyze to see the nature of the glitch on Meridian's face.
56, it's a regular success.
With a regular success, it appears to be... It doesn't seem to be like an injury in the traditional sense. It doesn't seem to be like a sort of normal kind of, like... Wait a second, Rena.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you to do a medicine roll, but because Meridian is an alien to this place, you can add your +3 bonus from alien physiology. So you get to roll 4 of the tens column and choose the lowest.
Fuck!
You can also not roll them all at the same time if you...
That's not it!
Okay. Guys, tonight's not what I wanted it to be.
Okay, so 4 of the tens column, and then
That's
what?
like my senior prom night, am I right?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that was what you wanted it to be. How do I know?
4 of the 10s, you said?
4 of the 10s and 1 of the 1s.
Okay, and I want the lower.
You want it as low as you can get.
Ooh, 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really because I had a 90, an 80, a 30, and a 0.
And a double
so.
0.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and click. You've succeeded at medicine. Congratulations. That is, however, not a. It is an extreme, not a vital. So, you. What's up, Pierce?
What?
When you said you succeeded at medicine, congratulations. I just imagine like that's what they say when they hand you your degree when you graduate.
You succeeded at medicine. Congratulations, doctor. All right. So,
sorry.
With that, you think that this is less about some kind of like exotic problem that Meridian got. It is more that this is like Meridian like reacting to this. Like this is more a like the problem of you guys not being in the right universe.
Okay.
Other than just going back to the ship and like restoring herself to herself, it would the best bet would be for Meridian to try to like, you know, like more fully embrace this universe, adjust to the different kind of physical reality here.
Does it hurt, Meridian, your face?
I can't tell. Nothing really hurts here. I don't know.
So then I believe in just the most polite way. We can either go back to the ship, or you can suck it up and keep going if it doesn't hurt.
Meridian goes, okay. Well, actually, wait a minute. You've just provided a perfect one. A, Meridian will go back to the ship to recuperate. B, Meridian will suck it up and keep going. Lock your votes in now, chat and players. A, back to the ship. B, suck it up. Based on how shocked I am by what everyone votes all the time, I was kind of half expecting everyone to say A there. Just be like...
Well, A would be the... I did sort of want to vote for A, because A is the turn it off and on again.
That's true. A is the flip the switch, start it over. Yeah.
Meridian doesn't strike me as like a person who's like vain, right? And if it's not hurting, then she doesn't feel worse for the wearer.
In fact, Meridian might even like adjust it and like, okay, well yeah, I can see now, so it's fine. So with that,
in previous games, Rena had a thing that she could like kind of track everyone's vitals and see how they were doing.
Yeah.
Can she still do that here? Can she see everyone? Everyone's
pixels are definitely points of light in different colors.
Okay.
All right, so Meridian's gonna try again. Let's have Pierce not roll for Meridian. Hey KJ, would you roll for Meridian? Also, Pierce, would you roll a D8? Let's see who Meridian's up against.
Wait, I'm just rolling the D100.
You're gonna roll a D100. Pierce, who are we up against?
4, which I think is Flash Burrows again.
Flash Burrows again. Uh-oh.
2.
Ooh, boy. Up against Flash Burrows. Okay, Meridian's gotta score a Meridian needs to make it to a hard success. I'm not gonna bust it down to part of me.
I got a 2.
You rolled a 2?
Yes, 0, 0, 2.
Okay, well yeah, okay, that's...
No, she's actually killed Flash Burrows.
I'm going to say congratulations. Here's the thing. I'm going to say congratulations to you, but also part of me is like part of me is like you you should have saved that for like the boss fight.
If I could save it, Philip, I would.
I know you would. Everything's great. You're all doing wonderful. I appreciate it. So, at this point, Meridian comes in, and the lore fighter theme really starts playing as she absolutely beats Burrows. Not only that, KJ, could you roll me a a recover for Meridian as well? Roll me a D100.
18.
18. With that, Meridian's face is back to normal. Meridian's whole sprite gets a glow up, and we're off to the races. Okay. Time for a montage. For round 2, Dan roll a D8, re-roll a 4.
just
8.
we can't do it for copyright reasons, but clearly this is montage is done to I Need a Hero, right?
According to Dan, but it wouldn't be as good as it is in Shrek 2.
Very true.
Okay, next Meridian is up against Specimen 51 and Alien. Like a little alien with like green antennas. Okay. Dan, roll a D100. Meridian only needs a normal success here.
46.
Unless you roll a 100, Meridian is fine. Cool. KJ, roll me a D6.
One.
Up against Bruiser, Pierce, roll a D100. Don't do it again.
It's so improbable.
It's improbable, but I mean, it's also
A1.
crazier things happen. It's only a normal success, but you do it. Yes. Okay, Pierce, roll a D10.
A D10.
Mm-hmm.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, up against Knight Errant, also known as Tanner Chevalier. He's an immortal knight. So one of his costumes is his in modern day clothes, but he looks knight-like.
Tanner Chevalier.
His other costume is him in like chainmail with like a like a tabard over it. Who's gonna KJ roll this one? D100.
100.
I'm trying to think if I could let her use. Oh, tell you what.
9.
A 9?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I'm just clicking a different box for Meridian. She beat him using nothing but throws. Because you have a throw, so I'm just gonna let her do a throw roll for that. Okay, you are halfway through. You have beaten Flash, Specimen 51, Bruiser, Knight Errant. 4 more to go. Dan, roll a D4.
3.
Motorman. Roll a D100 if you would, sir. Dan, you can roll a D100 for the fight.
76.
76. A normal success for her, but so that's round 5. Round 6 will still be normal. 7 and 8 she'll need hearts. Okay. Billy, roll a D6.
D6, okay. 2.
Chris Ironsides, baby.
All right.
What does Chris Ironside say this time, Dan?
Gonna point break you in half.
Yeah.
All right. Pierce, go ahead and roll D100.
81 again.
Okay. She's still done it. But now these ones are harder. Fight 7 and 8 are going to be harder. She's going to need to get under that 64 boundary again.
Okay.
KJ, roll me D6. Really hope.
1.
Yes! I was hoping you would roll a 1, 2, or a 3. That's perfect. She's now going to fight Bruce Dragon. KJ, roll a D100. If you want to, you could spend power to get a bonus on this roll ahead of time. You need a 64 or lower to succeed.
It's her power, right?
It's her power. She has 10.
Then yes.
All right. Roll it up. You have 1 bonus.
The D10, right? Or the tens column,
it's the
right?
tens column, yeah.
51.
51 will be enough to beat Bruce Dragon. But now, after this is happening, you guys knew it was coming, and I couldn't be happier that it happens at the final round before the boss. Who is she fighting?
Jinx.
Jinx, baby! Jinx is like, well, I guess that's my cue. Jinx versus Meridian. In their last fight, Jinx mopped the floor with Meridian. But now Meridian, having fought so well, is going to go up against Jinx. Who would like to roll for Meridian against Jinx?
Go for it, Dan.
All right. 31.
31 is enough to do it. 31 is in fact only 6 off of Meridian having an extreme. So with that, Meridian beats Jinx. Everyone claps.
All right. cheering in the crowd.
All right, and Jinx goes, well, good job, Meridian. But now you're going to have to face your toughest fight yet against the boss. And guys, I really do want to try this system one more time for the boss fight. Is that too crazy?
A full rounds or just one round?
I love it. Okay. Yes, that's how we'll do it. Thank you, sir. Okay. Meridian is going to square off against the boss. The boss is this bizarre sort of like creature who seems to be made of like pixels and like text and all sorts of like weird energy sort of coming together. Do you know who the boss of Lore Fighter is?
No.
It's pretty dumb, but also I'm fine with it. Her name is Lorraine.
Is that a reference to something?
Well, just the first syllable of her name.
Just the... Okay.
Are you mad? Are we
no, I'm not...
It's okay. I can handle it.
It's fine.
So,
I know,
Meridian.
like...
Well, go ahead.
It just seems like you and KJ are in some sort of race to see who quits the show first.
It's done. All right. All right, so, for the first round, who would like to roll for Meridian for this first round?
Sure, I'll do it. Go for it.
Okay, Billy, roll a D100.
53.
53. Meridian loses the first round. Lorraine.
Okay.
Lorraine has all the abilities, all the fighting styles. Meridian does not have the extreme success necessary to fight her. Up to this point, Meridian's a cakewalk. Meridian might have lost a match once before, but you know, she'd already won one. It was just kind of a whatever. Now they're all do or die. Who would like to face Lorraine in round 2? Dan, how about you? D100. Right. You're aiming for a 25 or lower. You want to spend her power before you roll?
Yeah. Spend one to get a little.
Give yourself a bonus.
That did not do it.
Understood.
79 was the better of the two.
79 was the better. Let's spend one more of her power to re-roll it.
Okay. 70.
70's the lower of the two?
70 and 90.
All right, so that means that...
Let's got one more power re-roll again. She's got to win.
She does, but she also has to spend 3 power to continue.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So is it better to spend 1 power? She has 7 left. Spend 1 now to re-roll this because where it's only a thing, or do we start fresh?
Spend 1 to re-roll.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Let's I'm gonna use different dice completely.
Meridian. You bought 1 bonus. The bonus carries over every time.
Okay, we'll get you. We'll get. All right, here we go. 71.
Meridian cannot do it, which means Meridian is going to have to expend 3 power to continue. Rather than hit the button so it goes faster, Meridian's like, I'm not out of it yet. I've got to believe. Meridian will spend the 3 power to continue. Here we go. KJ, D100, you need a 25 or lower. Do you want to spend power first for a bonus?
No, I got a 12.
All right. 1 victory. Round 2. Pierce, let's do it.
How much power does she have left?
3.
Oh, it's so risky.
It's risky. You're already up by 1. You could just roll 1.
Sure, I'll just do that. I'll just roll.
Yeah. Did he roll a 100?
No. But it's
because if he rolled a 100, that would be wild, and you guys aren't leaving this place.
37.
37.
Can I spend Meridian's luck?
Meridian has 61 luck.
Can I spend 12 of her luck?
You could spend 12 of her luck, taking her to 49 luck. No. Damn it. Horse I rode in on. We're doing one final round. Who wants to be Meridian? Dan, you be Meridian.
All right.
Pierce, you're gonna be Lorraine.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do it this.
Over the whole thing?
No. Just this. It's tied. Meridian won her first round. This is for round 3. We're gonna do it up. So, I gotta tell you guys this stuff. So Meridian special is this top one in here. Meridian special is speed -2, damage 20. Special is it's only a -1.
Wait, are we rolling D100s or we're fighting?
You're fighting.
Okay,
we're doing the fighting game. Sorry, everyone. KJ, do you want to play, or do you want to play Lorraine, KJ?
No.
Okay. To everyone who doesn't like this system, I'm sorry, but I just have to try it one more time. Okay, here's what we're doing. I am doubling all damage. Okay. I think somebody will get knocked out of that. So for round 1, oh, but I got to tell you Lorraine's special. It's a cool one. There's Lorraine's special. Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
It's Lorraine. I spelled Lorraine wrong. It's that. I don't care. Lorraine's special, to those of you watching at home.
Is it ever spelled like that anywhere, or did
nope.
you just do that?
Just for this game, because she's a lore fighter. Lorraine's special is it's the same speed as light, but you reflect the damage back at the enemy. So it's like a reflection thing.
That's cool.
So yeah, there you go. All right, so with that, Meridian, Lorraine, heading into it, select your first attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, round 1, fight!
Light.
Medium.
Light, medium, Meridian gets in 10 points on Lorraine. With that light, round 2, fight! 5, 4, or not round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Special.
Light, special, roll off.
2.
6.
Unfortunately, Meridian, the punch you try to do reflects back at you, and you take the 10 damage. So now you guys are tied. Round 3.
Okay. All right. I was just looking at this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Block.
Throw.
Block, throw. Unfortunately, a throw grabs a block, so Meridian loses 20. Oh no. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Also, Meridian, you've been knocked down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Special.
Heavy.
Special heavy. Okay. Perfect. Meridian special is this thing. Dan, you actually you can do a 1, 2, 3, or 4 will get you up in time. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll it. A D10.
3.
3. You're up in time. A 3 means it's not even a tie. A 3 means you beat. So basically, because Meridian's special is so fast, even with the 3 thing, since you're also doing a big thing. So basically, as you go in, Meridian, you do 20 damage, which we're doubling to 40 against Lorraine.
Ooh.
So now Lorraine is at 50% health. Meridian is at 70% health with 6 rounds to go. Choose your move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Light.
Medium.
Ooh, the light beats the medium. Lorraine is at 40%. Meridian has won the first round. She lost the second round. It is so close. We have half the fight left. Meridian has a has a 30-point advantage to Lorraine. But Lorraine is the boss for a reason. Select your move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight.
Light.
Special.
Special and light. Roll off.
4.
8.
8. Sadly, Meridian, you are hit in the face with your own light punch. So now you are at 60%. Lorraine's at 40. Roll off. Or 5. Choose your move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Special.
Same speed. Roll off.
2.
5.
5. Unfortunately, the special comes in, and with that, the two of you are now tied. You both have 40% life with 3 rounds remaining. Select your move. Oh, if that special had gone through, that would have been perfect. Oh well. Select your move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Light.
Heavy.
The light beats the heavy. Lorraine knocked down at 50%. Two rounds left. Select your move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Light.
Throw.
Light beats a throw. All right, Meridian. You have 60% of your health left. Lorraine. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Lorraine has 20% health left. You have 40% health left, Meridian. So, it's theoretically anyone could win here on the final ticking seconds of this final round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Special.
Special.
Meridian special is speed -2. Lorraine special is speed -1. That means that at the buzzer, in the final round, because we're doubling the damage,
Yeah.
Meridian is knocked out.
She has 3 power left, though, right?
3 power left. Oh my god. What a heartbreaker. Loses at the buzzer. If Meridian had literally just blocked, you would have won for a timer. So it goes. But you wanted to end on the big.
The American way.
That was how it should have ended also. It should have been a thing against the thing. All right, so with that, Meridian is going to spend her remaining 3 power and attempt to do this again. KJ, would you roll a fight?
8.
Unreal.
I know that you don't usually accept this, KJ, but if you spend 2 luck, you'll have
No.
a vital success.
Does it matter? Like, is it gonna make her win?
If she gets a vital, she'll win automatically. Otherwise, you have to win twice more, or once more.
Oh wait, she's out of power though, I thought.
She's out of power, but she has 61 luck. So she could permanently... If you have a 6, it counts as a vital success because she has 128 in fight. So if we spend 2 of her luck...
I mean, that's for her. Yeah, well, yeah, spend it. It's just not my sheet. Yeah.
It's not my sheet. All right, so Meridian with an absolute thing. Meridian's... Jinx is like, okay, it's impressive you got so far. And Meridian's like, no, I've got to keep fighting. I should have done a vote if she spends her last power. Sorry. Well, with a vital success. Man, it came down to the wire. The thing is, though, that one was tense, and I did like that last fight. That one felt okay to me. I think doubling the damage works. I'll have to still work on this a lot, but it would just make it go way faster.
That was definitely a better, already a pretty good correction.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, perfect. So, with that, my friends, Meridian finally beats Lorraine. It took her 2 continues. So she probably doesn't get her, ultimate best ending. But it is an ending of Meridian, talking to Jinx. And you guys sort of witness it as if you're, kind of watching it. It's like Meridian and her buddies. And she's talking to Jinx, and Jinx is like, it was fun having you here, but I don't know. Why don't you bring more of your friends to fight with us next time? Meridian's like, I think that makes sense. I'm glad I was able to help you get rid of Lorraine, but now I've got to carry on my own journey. And with that, Meridian and her friends get back into their interdimensional bathysphere, and you're seeing it in little pixelated stuff, and then it blasts off into space.
So we didn't have to like fix it or anything?
Well, no, the ending solved all your problems.
Got it.
Yeah, that's why you were. I know it was 2 weeks ago, but that's why you guys were like, can't we just do an ending and get out of here? That was the like, rather than figure out what's wrong. So basically, sort of, we'll kind of, Jinx says goodbye to all of you in that ending video. And says, that was fun, Meridian. I kind of remember you sort of from another thing, but good luck wherever you're going. And with that, as Michael, Billy, Rena, Meridian, Violet, and the Magmanaut return to the interdimensional bathysphere, suddenly reality returns to you all. You are all your own nature of like fleshy corporeal beings once again. You're in the interdimensional bathysphere, and Magmanaut is going, what just happened? How is it's repaired? What? Everything's working. We're sailing between dimensions again. How did this happen?
We won. Well, Meridian won, really.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have video games in your space station?
Well, yeah, of course, but oh, so you want a video game? You know what?
Yeah, somehow this is a place where cutscenes happen.
Say no more.
Really?
Are you saying that to Mac? Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yes, Commander Cosmic plays a lot of games. He likes Souls games. Okay, anyway. So with that,
he definitely does not.
He doesn't like Souls-style games? I thought he does. That's not his vibe?
Someone who wants to just, like, play something punishingly difficult?
I guess that's true. What games would he
like? He seemed very,
wouldn't he want to show off?
Easygoing.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's true.
He seemed very...
Maybe Kid Stardust likes Souls games.
Sure.
The point being...
Well...
Go ahead, Billy.
I was just saying, I hope that adventure proved one thing to all of you. That Science the Congregation's pretty cool, and maybe we should actually play a game while we're traveling through space.
Chat and players. A, Meridian will humor Billy and play a game of Science the Congregation. B, she makes an excuse to do sort of some work about it. She's like, I gotta rest my thumbs, I mean fists, I mean... Ooh. So A, Meridian will finally play a game with Billy. B, she doesn't. Wow, Pierce, you goddamn martyr complex, self-flagellating... Oh my god in heaven. For those who can't tell, Pierce voted B against himself. That was what Pierce did. Oh god.
Oh.
All right. Well, Galanorian Saber. Go ahead.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't ask Meridian, but what is the plan now? What are we doing now that we've escaped the pixelated world?
Well, because of what I just saw there, hold on, because it's tied. So hold on, I have to roll to see how this works out. Meridian does not play a game with Billy.
Wow. So she's willing to travel to the astral plane to save her arch nemesis and some fucking guy, but she's not willing to play a game for 30 minutes?
She is.
Science Congregation games usually last about 3 hours.
She's not willing to at this moment. She's like, maybe later, Billy.
They used to last 30 minutes, but then some of the later sets involved some more like some of the proofs and the scientific method got really convoluted.
It's
oh
very,
my god, it's
there's
just
so
math.
many, and there's just so many keywords. Like how many like I don't want to play one more titration deck.
Ever since they introduced the proof mechanic, games have gotten way more complicated.
Yeah.
It's like the worst.
The game.
Oh god, and the worst is when you use an Institute Walker, because then it's like you have multiple targets to be sending stuff off. You know. It's like people and like people bring out like CERN and it's just like god damn it, they've got their CERN on the board.
It takes forever to fire up the Hadron Collider.
It's so irritating. It's the CERN's ultimate is awful. Guys, are we liking these? Are liking these Science Congregation jokes? Is this what everybody's here for? Oh, so anywhom, Rena, was that question just at Billy?
It was at Meridian.
Oh, sorry. Please repeat it. I was too busy tallying things.
Oh no. Well, what's the plan now that we've escaped from that planet?
Well, I'm glad that we were able to get out of that realm. Magmanaut, do you think we're going to be able to find the astral plane from here? Magmanaut's like,
yeah, it might be tricky, but I can attempt to sort of follow that sort of signature, and the astral plane does exist in different ways in different places, but we kind of have to return to where we're going a bit first.
All right, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm not going to roll for the Magmanaut's ability. We're going to roll for Meridian's, but we're just going to roll Meridian's luck, which has been slightly diminished since we spent it to escape. Who would like... Yeah, Dan, why don't you roll this? D100.
98.
Meridian says, I don't know, just give something a try. And that means this odyssey through reality will continue. And she'll say, all right, I'll see what I can do.
Let's give it a shot.
And she sort of hits some buttons and begins to hit. Hey, Dan. You brought us to the versus verse last time. No, but it can't have that on it. Hold on. Oh, but it could have that on it. Dan, roll me a d10, but I might ask you to re-roll it if you roll something that I'm not looking at yet.
3.
Re-roll, sorry.
10.
10?
Yeah.
This one, however, will work. The Magmanaut begins to hit buttons and says,
okay, wait, this is in the right zone. Hold on. Yeah, this should do something. I don't know if it's the...
But she throws the button, and suddenly the sphere begins shaking uncontrollably again. Meridian goes, is this another problem? Billy, you're probably counting cards at this point, whatever. So make a fine motor skills to keep all your cards in hand so they don't go flying around.
Sure. Do I get my +2 Science of Congregation bonus on this?
Sure.
$10.
You nearly dropped them, but you managed to gather them all up. Congratulations. Everybody else sort of strapped into the seats as the thing sort of shifts, and you once again see yourself hurtling through the cosmos. For a moment, you see the flash of kind of like re-entry as this thing sort of just absorbs like the heat of a violent entry. Meridian saying, "Should I get out? Should I catch us?" And Magmanaut says,
I can't tell. Rena, do you think that...
Rena, could you do an analyze for me? Once again, you're trying to see, you're once again checking the stuff to see if reality will sort of break if Meridian comes out.
21.
21.
Yeah.
With a 21, you are able to ascertain that the physics of this world, though not a perfect match for your own reality, are significantly closer than where you just were. So you do think that Meridian could go out and catch the sphere if she needed to.
Okay. I will say all that.
Meridian doesn't need to hear anything. Meridian will head over to the sort of airlock, the one you guys threw a bat through last time. She'll fly out of there, sealing it up behind her. Meridian's going to need to do a lift to catch this thing. Pierce, would you roll that? D100.
83.
83 is a normal success for Meridian for lift. That is not a sort of... It's not a thing. So all of you within are going to get jostled around a bit. Can you all roll a dodge, the three of you, from the inside?
94.
Understood. That's a fail for you?
Yeah. I'm rolling so bad today. What's crazy is when I was rolling for my improvements earlier, I rolled like 4 that were below a 10.
Yeah, it was.
I rolled
swap of what they need to be.
So many below like 15 on my attempt to improve. 49, so it's a regular success for dodge.
Rena, how'd you do for your dodge? Rena, KJ?
Oh, knowledge?
It's under coordination.
Oh. I always think it's under physicality.
It probably should be.
15.
15. You succeed as well. Michael, you are going to lose 1 power just from like being thrashed and throttled about. But you should be at max power, so just...
Yeah.
Everyone's at max except for him who's at 1 minus max. Meridian catches the thing. People are jostled. She sets it down. And suddenly, a voice calls out to Meridian across this sort of strange, sear alien landscape. A voice that says, Meridian? Wait, are you Meridian? Meridian turns to see this alien woman, purple skin, silver freckles, and kind of pointed ears, holding this strange, mystic scientific scepter. A mystery woman. She is Corinna, Princess of Tinnerval. Meridian kind of stares at her for a moment and says, "You know me?" And Corinna says, "I do, but it might have just been a dream." Meridian's like, "I've been getting a lot of that recently." And Corinna says, "Well, I'm not sure what you're doing here, but this isn't a great place to be." Meridian asks why. Corinna points beyond her and says, "That." And all of you from within the bathysphere, you're also looking out as a proximity alert begins to go off. And as you look out, you see this massive, bizarre alien monster is charging across the plain. Or should I say monsters, as these sort of bizarre alien creatures snarling towards the sphere, Meridian, and Corinna. That is where we'll end this issue. Yes, Billy?
I just want to know who the incredibly handsome, stitched-together man standing next to Corinna is.
She doesn't know that, guys. Come on, that's a spurious lie, spread by DJ3. Never mind that.
Wearing a matching ring. Is her...
All right. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for indulging me in my abortive fighting game RPG system. Hopefully I'll crack the code on it someday.
There's definitely potential there.
Yeah.
The problem is it's too finicky, and the trick is how do you make it not finicky. I do, however, like the idea that maybe you only go button by button for, like, if it's a tie match. You only go to that level of detail, like as a climactic final beat in a fight.
Oh, to drill to and do the actual fight dice.
Yeah, like otherwise you don't do the rock paper scissors system. You can for lesser fights you can roll, but then you have this one climactic thing. I don't know. Point is, thank you for for experimenting with that. I'll mess with it a bit and probably never do it again in this game, but in other games, who knows. But thanks for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Join us on Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific for Blood from a Stone. On Sunday, 7:30 Pacific for Lore by Candlelight Battleborn, a new 3-part series of a cantrip candle scented adventure, where you can see all of the Here Be Dragons players attempting a very combat heavy, although the first session not as combat heavy. The other 2 sessions, like, I'm concerned about how much combat it is, because that's what it's designed for. So have fun with that. So join us for those on the next 3 Sunday nights. And then on Monday, we are back with the Dreamlands, where I think Blu-ray is going to beat HD DVD. So in both instances,
yeah.
So far Blu-ray has an advantage. HD DVD may win, but in both instances, it seems like the actual winner of the format war will win, which is kind of funny. Are you only voting for Blu-ray since it's what won?
I will say that is a non-zero factor in, but it is not the entire factor.
Interesting. KJ, you're an HD DVD person, right? Do you want to pitch for why everyone should join you in voting for that and stop voting Blu-ray?
Because I said so.
There you go. I'm giving KJ a platform, and that's what the platform was used to say. So thanks for that. And then a week from tonight, I think we'll be back with more Topflight Tales. We'll probably just carry on with this Meridian adventure, but who knows? So thank you so much. Go to our YouTube to watch old episodes, our Discord to interact with us, the wiki to see all these things plugged together. Thanks to everyone in chat and for participating in this, and also for those of you who have been, some of you here in the game, who have been subscribing for many, many months. It is much appreciated and very fun. We appreciate your continued presence and patronage. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, Sophia, and Dan and KJ for subscribing.
Perfect. Would anyone here like to plug Manzukis or Womanzukis anything?
I would like to Womanzukis the word Womanzukis. I feel like we really don't need to continue that. I feel like it's unnecessary, and I still stand by it being the most sexist thing you've ever fucking said.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also just someone's last name. It's not even like...
All I know is it's the first time I offered it, you were like, that's terrible, it's sexist. The second time you were like, wait, I have a Womanzukis. You then volunteered it when you actually had a thing to complain about. So I can't.
But I have a thing to complain about this time too, which is the word itself.
What do you want me to say instead?
I don't fucking care.
Lady problems? Anybody got any lady problems to whine about?
Oh man.
Okay, I will do my continuing challenge here to end this conversation before it gets worse.
What's wrong with this conversation?
I'm just waiting for you to go straight to the moon, KJ.
One of these days, I tell ya.
I'm gonna recommend actually a movie I watched today. It's not like a fighting game movie, but it is sort of like a deadly competition sort of thing. Is a really interesting Australian horror film called The Furies, about sort of like women that get abducted and put into like a sort of televised slasher movie that they have to try to survive.
Yikes.
It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Well, you know, the women are the focus in that, so you know, men get their comeuppance.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, thanks everyone. This was something.
And just one more reminder to watch Shrek 2 the next time you can.
There we go.
It's on Peacock.
Started
and
it
The Furies
Shrek
is on
2.
Shudder.
We'll end it with Shrek 2. Thank you, Dan. Put a Shrek to our system. All right, I guess that's it. Man, I enjoyed tonight, but I'm also very disappointed. All right, thanks for watching, everyone.
And with that level of enthusiasm, we ask you to come back again, so that we may thrill and disappoint you in the future.
Well, I won't try anything new. That's the trouble. I won't try and fail. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night. Oh, and have a top night.